What's good, YouTube? And welcome back to another Bruh Talk Show review. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Today, I'm joined by my homie Proper 12, not sponsored. You know, it's smooth, surprisingly decent. You know what I'm saying? Nigga Connor did good with this one. I fuck with it. But without further delay, we gonna make this short and sweet, nice and neat. And if you're having a drink with me, let's drink well. Cheers. Alright, so today I'm reviewing Fear the Walking Dead seasons 1 through 6 because I'm not even sure if season 7 is done airing yet. I haven't seen it. I personally haven't been keeping up with it. But just to let you know, there will be light spoilers for seasons 1 through 6. So without further delay, let's get it. The first season of Fear the Walking Dead did very well at putting us in the world of the Walking Dead in the way that the original did it. We all know that in the original Walking Dead, Rick just wakes up and, the world is kind of already fucked. He's kind of just wakes up and he's trying to navigate and find his way through this world that he's unfamiliar with. But in Fear the Walking, you see the different stages of how the world got to that point. And I thought that was dope. I've always loved movies and shows that show the world gradually go to shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, usually when it comes to zombies, though, we don't really get that. Excuse me. For instance, Dawn of the Dead or World War Z. I can't really think of too many off the top of my head, but in those movies like that, like Dawn of the Dead, he just wakes up and, well, she wakes up and boom, her daughter's a zombie, bites the husband neck, her world has changed forever, shit just goes to shit. Like the whole city falls, there's no nothing, it's just done. Uh, Goddamn World War Z, I think the nigga was in traffic or something, and then boom, shit happens, everything goes to shit. In Fear the Walking, however, it showed everything, from the rumors of a virus that's going on, this sickness that's catching people off guard. Then you got people that's the sporadic incidents that's happening. And it was just dope. You seeing everything along with this fucked up family that's very relatable. And it was a dope season. Season two picked up exactly where season one left off, doing everything better. In my opinion, it's still my favorite season of Fear the Walking Dead, having everything that I need or I could have needed for a zombie show. Dope characters, uh, difficult decisions, backstory, a whole bunch of shit that make you feel part of the world. You feel me? When I was watching, I felt connected to those characters, and that's always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I felt the shit that they had to do and go through. Season three was another great season, in my opinion. It was an introduction of a bunch of brand new characters, all with, different motives and different things, their own problems and their own bullshit. Ain't nobody perfect. So it's always interesting to see how people deal with that type of shit. And, it was pretty dope. Alicia was definitely the standout in my opinion. It's the shit she had to do. And for everybody who's seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about when she was in that bunker. Shit was getting a little real out there. And shit was dope, man. She handled it, and I was definitely pumped for season four after I finished season three. But when I started, that's when I got disappointed. I can't even cap. Like, instead of keeping the formula they already had, they decided to switch shit up. And from there was the beginning of the end. When I say nigga, the intro was whack, the story was whack. Damn near every character they introduced besides John Dory and Al was whack. The enemies was whack. I mean, they brought Morgan ass from The Walking Dead in. He was whack. They could have kept his ass away. The villains or the antagonists, unmemorable. I don't even know if that's a word, bruh. But them niggas right there, can't tell you nothing about them. What's the leader name? Couldn't tell you. Them niggas was weak, bro. All I remember is they drove a blue muscle car. That's it. That's the best y'all got as the main villains for this group. Like, y'all gotta do better than that. Like, nigga, peep, even the motherfucking lighting was trash. Come on, fam. What y'all doing? They did it to make shit kind of look like a darker time, you know. It was one day that shit went to the future, so they was trying to make it look like the protagonist been through some shit, like they been through the ringer, and you know the world was just taking a toll on them. It was a darker world, a darker time, but that shit didn't land well at all. And with all that being said, season 5 did everything worse except the lighting. They fixed that shit and gave up on everything else. Listen, I knew it was a wrap when the villain for majority of the season was no cap a zombie on a stick. I shit you not. One lady holding one zombie on a stick. Like, bruh, how is she bodying niggas? At this point in the story, y'all been dealing with walkers for like fucking years now. And y'all niggas getting crept up on by a fat lady holding a zombie on a fucking stick? Come on, bro. There is no way the niggas who wrote this thought that was acceptable. There's no way. Well, I guess it is because they aired that shit, right? They put that out there. How is they sneaking up on somebody? We all know how zombies walk. Shit, I mean, I didn't scuff my fucking shoe and I got a goddamn brain. I'm pretty sure we didn't all scuffed our shoes out here at some point and did something where, you know what I'm saying, we did fuck some shit up, made some noise when we wasn't trying to. This is a zombie though. Brain dead, one thing on his own, one thing is good for, and that's trying to eat a motherfucker. But it's creeping up on you. In the same show, they've proven that you can hear the zombies when they doing that little moan shit. They could hear them through doors and walls. They done figured it out plenty of times. Like, bruh, what are y'all doing? I was legit struggling to finish that season, but I had to tough it out. Season 6 was a little better, definitely a step in the right direction. I like Teddy. I thought he was a pretty interesting villain. You know, nothing super special. He wasn't like the governor or nothing, but he was alright. You know, I like that he was unpredictable with what he wanted, especially when it came to people like Alicia. He took a liking to her, and you know, they little dialogue they had before he locked her up type shit. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, you know, when she was talking about I'm not gonna rule the world how you want me to, and he was like, I'm counting on that. And I'm like, that's pretty dope. I didn't like, however, his whole plan on firing off some nukes, but I can't really trip on that too much because it is some weird niggas out here. Who am I to say that it wouldn't be nobody to try no shit like that? Overall, out of the seasons 1 through 6, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, it had 3 seasons that I really enjoyed, especially season 2. But it definitely did have some shit I despised as well. Like I said, man, season 5 was one of those things where I was actually struggling. Like, I was actually watching it and getting upset at what I'm watching. Like, season 4 was bad, but season 5 just took it to that next level, and I wasn't okay with that. But anyways, that's my review for Fear the Walking Dead. If you made it this far, you might as well hit that like button for me if you be so kind. Please subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. If you seen Fear the Walking Dead, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.